I help you at all?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Sure?
Yep.
You waiting for anybody?
No.
You're not?
No.
What's the reason that you're recording?
I'm not going to answer any questions now.
Sorry?
I'm not going to answer any more questions. I don't need your service.
Okay, I'm just wondering why you're actually standing outside.
Thanks for coming out and talking to me. I do appreciate it, but I don't need your service.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're right. Yeah, not too bad. You're right, mate.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, how's it going?
Alright.
You auditing, are you?
I might be or I might not, to be honest with you. I don't really wish to engage.
You don't wish to engage?
No.
Okay, what we're going to ask then, we've got some personal vehicles here.
Yeah.
Kindly don't film the personal vehicles, alright?
I'm going to film anything I can see from a public area.
Okay, the reason I say that though is that's more of a courtesy thing.
No, I appreciate it, but I've got to get something in the video, so...
Well, maybe aim for the marked police cars then, because like I said, personal cars not very cool if they don't want...
Normal cars, police cars, anywhere that comes out of the police grounds, I'm going to...
Right from the start, the officers reveal something telling, not a legal issue, but their attitude. Instead of naming an offense, their first words are you auditing? That question alone exposes their mindset. They weren't investigating a crime or a threat, they were trying to categorize FB so they could dismiss him. FB's calm response, that he might or might not be auditing and didn't wish to engage, was exactly the right move. He wasn't required to explain himself, and the law doesn't demand it either. When that didn't work, the officer changed tactics. Suddenly, the problem became filming vehicles. He warned FB not to record personal cars, but again, without any legal backing. He leaned on emotion, saying it was a courtesy thing. That's not a statute, it's manipulation, framing lawful behavior as rude. What we saw wasn't about enforcing the law. It was about enforcing comfort. And in that moment, professionalism went out the window.
So what are you recording?
For my own purpose.
For your own purpose?
Yeah.
And can I ask for any ID?
No, you can't. You can ask, obviously, but...
Stay off the road, because I don't want you to get run over by accident.
I know you're only looking out for me, but I've been walking up and down for God knows how many years. I could look after myself.
You done this before, have you?
I might have.
Yeah?
I might have. Have a good day, lads. Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you. You're dismissed, lads. Why not?
Do not film me. I'm not giving you my permission.
I don't need your permission.
Please.
You touch me,
Please
you'll be in trouble, okay? I do not consent to any touch. I politely refuse. Listen, I don't know who you are. Could you step back, please, and leave me alone? No. Well, if you touch me, I do not consent to touch, and you will be arrested, okay? So, yeah. What are you laughing at? I'm laughing at you. You're a fool, not me.
Your balaclava.
Yeah, so what? You just get the sound back away from you. Yeah,
The off-duty officers quickly showed how little they understood the situation. Demanding FB stop recording because they hadn't given permission was absurd. In a public space, no permission is required, the right to film there is absolute. Then came the claim that FB was intimidating people. But under the Public Order Act, intimidation means using threatening, abusive, or disorderly behavior. Quietly holding a camera in a public place doesn't even come close. The same goes for harassment laws. They require repeated conduct, not a single recording. Even the mention of his clothing, like wearing a balaclava, carried no legal weight. It's perfectly lawful. Officers need reasonable grounds to suspect wrongdoing, not vague discomfort. What really exposes the weakness of their argument is how it began. They walked over from their station to confront him, then claimed they felt intimidated. You can't start an encounter and then use your own reaction as justification for escalating it. That logic collapses on itself.
Who's not writing their head here?
Hear me here.
I don't think
Your mate here, he's not writing here, calling members of the public fools. Are you an officer, are you? Are you? Shit, man, are you an officer? Go on. You touch me, I'll let you strike the floor. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I will, yeah.
Us now.
Yeah, you just go on. I said, you touch me, I said you'll be in trouble. Go on, I've got everything on camera. He just got all aggressive, you can see it in his face, and he wants to do something. Do something. Go on, do it. Do it. You must think I'm scared of you. I'm not scared of you, don't worry about that. I'm there minding my business. And you know it's an offence to lie to the police, you know that, don't you? An arrestable offence. We've got a very aggressive gentleman here, I'm standing here minding my own business and they approach me. Yeah, calling me a fool. If anybody's the fool, it's him.
Here's where the off-duty officers completely lost credibility. When FB challenged one of them for calling him a fool, the officer's composure shattered. He lunged forward with a clenched fist, clear aggression, not restraint. His posture and tone made it obvious he wasn't there to talk, he was there to assert dominance. FB standing his ground and reminding him of his right to defend himself was perfectly justified. Instead of addressing the officer's outburst, the group twisted the situation, accusing FB of making threats. That's when the dishonesty became obvious. The aggression came from the officer, yet the moment FB asserted his rights, they flipped the story that it was a calculated reversal, create a confrontation, then blame the target for reacting. That's not policing. That's manipulation, and it shows how far they were willing to go to protect their image.
You hit me and you want to do something because you're very, very angry, I encourage you, you do it. And I'll hold you accountable. This is going to be a Karen and Ken video, this is. Excuse me, lads, could you tell me if this gentleman's an officer, please?
Figure out yourself out.
Alright, cocky boy. Alright, cocky boy. What are you being cocky for? What are you being cocky for? What are you being cocky for? Go and do your thing. Go and do your thing, you're dismissed. See you later. Hey, he got an attitude, hasn't he? What's the matter with him? Oh, we've got flashing blues here. Yeah, go on. Everything's on camera, so what do you do? No, not at all.
You want to hit me? Go ahead. Do it, and I'll hold you accountable. Those were FB's words as the tension hit its peak. Then things descended into chaos. There were snide comments, mockery, cocky boy, what are you being smart for? And open hostility. Within moments, flashing blue lights arrived. When backup showed up, FB asked a fair question, are these two even officers? Instead of transparency, he got a smug find out yourself. That's not accountability, it's arrogance. Before long, without any real questioning or assessment, officers jumped straight to an arrest. As FB was being detained, he was slammed to the ground with full force, even though he wasn't resisting. That wasn't control, it was retaliation disguised as procedure, and it didn't stop there. FB, the one tackled, ended up charged with resisting arrest and assaulting an officer. Classic role reversal. The aggressors became the victims on paper. The reality? His footage told a different story. There was no resistance, no assault, just selective reporting to justify what happened. And in a courtroom, especially for newer auditors, that imbalance of power is nearly impossible to fight. FB himself later admitted he was inexperienced then, and that's what allowed them to twist the situation. Had every requirement, grounds for arrest, necessity, legal explanation, been pressed on camera, there'd have been far less room for that false story to grow. This isn't a knock on FB. It's a powerful lesson on how authority operates when knowledge isn't on your side. Because at its core, this wasn't about a law being broken. FB wasn't stopped for a crime, he was stopped because officers didn't like being filmed. Everything that followed was about protecting their comfort, not the public interest. The off-duty officers started the conflict, hurled insults, and even turned aggressive. When called out, they flipped the narrative to play the victims. The uniformed officers who arrived could have handled it fairly, but instead, they chose force over facts, and once it reached the courtroom, the pattern continued. FB's updates showed how quickly the truth got buried under official paperwork. The footage exposed misconduct, yet the system's response shielded those responsible. What the camera really captured wasn't a crime, it was power protecting itself. Officers twisting the truth, and a system bending to cover them. In the end, a peaceful filmer walked away fined, while those who provoked and escalated walked free. This wasn't just one bad arrest, it was a snapshot of how misconduct survives when accountability disappears. For new auditors and everyday citizens, there's a clear takeaway: knowledge and composure are your armor. Without them, power will always write you in as the villain. That's it for today's breakdown. If you found this insight helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out Filming Britain in the description below. Support the creators bringing these stories to light. Thanks for watching. This is Rate the Audit, and I'll see you in the next one.